Good morning. It is 9:49 and rainy, and we are on the road to Hana. So here's our first stop along the road to Hana. So the road to Hana is basically the Route 66 of Maui. It's a long winding road that passes from Kahului to the town of Hana along the north coast, and it's supposedly both, one, really hard to drive, and two, covered with crazy things to see. So here we are at stop number one. This is the Ho'okipa Beach, which is apparently very popular with surfers. Look at all those black rocks though. I already had one experience with that, don't need another one.
Got the 4 right here.
After a bit of a climb, welcome to the Twin Falls. Apparently, the water is way up right now due to flooding from the last few days of storms on Haleakala. So this is really moving, and swimming is not recommended. This is a hairy tree. I'm not sure what kind of bamboo this is, but if you listen closely, you can hear it creaking. And here's the Huelo Lookout, where you can see the ocean and a large rooster. Not over much here.
The banana leaf. Banana leaf.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Actual banana leaves in the wild. Cool. Yeah, buddy. You call them. It really smells amazing up here. And there's the Kainai Peninsula. Yeah, we really are living on the edge. We're tucked into this tiny shoulder on this crazy curvy road. And there's a sheer cliff down to that. Sounds like another one of those things designed to kill my dad.
Let's give him a shaka.
We made it to Kene Park, and wow, look at those waves roll in. Boom. Wow. Look at that. It's hard to get a feel for how big they are on camera, but these have to be a good 7-8 feet average. Apparently this peninsula was formed by an old lava flow from Haleakala. Now it's getting shredded apart slowly by the rolling surf. This is the kind of place where if you don't wear your shoes, you will definitely cut your foot. Look at the twistiness of the trees. This is the Kenai Arboretum. Got all sorts of wonderful stuff here. Additionally, this is very close to one of the areas where they filmed the original Jurassic Park. So, if it starts to look familiar, that's why. Look at the roots on this bad boy. Bottom heavy. This is a tree called a Nara. Got quite a distinct physiognomy. Look at those roots. Look at these pretty boys. Rainbow eucalyptus, a whole stand of it. How colorful they are. Wow, count the waterfalls. I can see at least 4 over there. Right? Jurassic Park music playing subtly in the background. Look at this. A waterfall we can't park at, but wow, is it going. And here we have the multiple layers of the Puaka'a waterfall. This is a little way stop where people typically picnic while they're on the road to Hana, but since we got a late start, we're just going to move on. Still looks neat though. Look at that. All right, this little hole in the ground is apparently a lava tube. So we're going in. Oh, thank you.
Keep your flashlight on.
I do not have a flashlight. I go in the dark. Wow. So it turns out, if you just believe in yourself, you can come through here and find the bigger entrance. Look at that. There's a lot more to it. I see a hole down there, I see a hole here, I see a hole there. This is a holy place. No? Okay, fine. This plant must really like this rock because it is holding it here by a root.
The sides of it have eroded out, but this big chunk stays.
Yeah, I imagine it was not quite that necessary at the time, but look at that. Alright, onward and upward. And here, children, we see what happens when you don't yield to oncoming traffic. Ever seen a black sand beach before? Welcome to Napa State Park. Gorgeous. Look at those waves rolling in. This looks like a place to go swimming, eh? So supposedly black sand beaches are caused by lava flows that interact with the water, shatter, and then get ground to bits by waves like these. They don't last very long, so might as well visit it while we can. So sand is a strong word for it. It's actually a lot more of a smooth gravel. Like 1,000 tiny pebbles in each little handful. It's colder than it has any right to be. Woo!
The boys are out in the water while I sit here because of my foot. But it's nice. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful beach. Blue water, black sand.
Ajit is going to try skipping some stones in the boiling pit over here. See how that works.
I have a few varying sizes. Let's see how it goes.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Let's start with a small one.
All right.
Test out the waters.
Yep. That is, we'll call that 0 skips. Next. Oh, look, there's one.
That was one. I'm gonna try with the bigger one.
Yep, yep. Whoa! That was great! He got a big one right off the top of the wave.
It just went flying.
Yep. All right. You win.
That was a fun experiment.
Right. What's the world record for skipping rocks in that?
In Pennsylvania next time.
Yeah, right. You gotta just find the Pennsylvania black sand beach. That'll be easy. Meanwhile, it turns out there's a dark hole here, and inside of it is a tunnel, which may or may not be a lava tube, but is certainly really interesting. I climbed through here with bare feet earlier, and it was one of the most painful experiences of my life, because this is basically all gravel. Really here for the same thing. Josh sees the face of God, 2023. Here's the scenic Hamoa Beach. And all those clusters of rocks out there in the surf. Supposedly, somewhere around here are buried remains of ancient native groups, and they're supposed to be marked by stacks of rocks, but I don't see any. Maybe we'll come across some later. Here they are. Respect these sacred sites by keeping your distance. Wow. The bones live. E ola na iwi. What a place to rest. Look at these guys, epiphyte succulents just hanging off of this tree. Yeah. I wonder what they are, that's crazy. So we were trying to get to the Venus pools, but the rain, which held off so graciously all day, has finally defeated us. The forgiveness for Haleakala is finished. It's time for us to get the rain again. So yeah, we're gonna head to Hana, get something to eat, and then start the laborious journey back. So the drive back from the road to Hana was almost more exciting than the rest of the trip. We got into Hana right as darkness showed up on our way back from some of those beaches. And at about that time, a crazy rainstorm rolled in. Now, the only way to leave Hana and get back to our hotel was to take the whole road back. So for about 2 hours in the dark, in rain so driving that I almost couldn't see 10 feet ahead of me, even with my brights on, I drove back that entire curvy road. So yeah, I'm exhausted, and all in all, great day. But if you get the opportunity to not have to drive the road back in the dark and in the rain, I highly recommend it. So tomorrow is going to be a bit of a beach day, and then the day after that, we leave. So until then, good night.